So these are questions from our social media communities. In our Barndominium Designs and Layouts group, there's 500,000 people that are wanting to build barndominiums. Some of them have built barndominiums, and they have no shortage of questions or opinions about barndominiums. So we try to reach into that group and pull questions out and then put you in the seat of trying to answer it on the fly about how we operate. Okay, so your perspective is Barndo's perspective. So here we go. First question, how flexible is the construction plan in accommodating design changes? And I would say answer this from the perspective of change orders.
It's doable. It does slow the build down, so we try to avoid those. We'd like you to have all those decisions before it gets to the production side of it. So we kind of put barriers in there to maybe make you think twice. And honestly, sometimes it's just cheaper to save your money, and then it's an easier fix at the end of the job, and you get to do something to your house. So unless it's a major structure thing, there's really, why disrupt the build and slow process? So.
Yep, 100%. I agree. Yeah, and that's just one thing that, again, leans back to the way we lead up to a sale.
Right.
Because we're choosing everything down to the wall color in our pre-construction meetings. So, by the time you get to production, again, it goes to all things go.
Yep.
All right. So second question is, what is your approach to handling unforeseen issues or changes during that construction process?
First, you got to diagnose what it was and what caused this problem. If you don't know what caused it, then you can't fix it. So really just diving into that issue. We've talked about, I did a video before, but we had a customer that had, some needs, and we were able to make those changes on the fly pretty quickly, but they had to have a certain opening for wheelchair access. Yep. So we just, we made some changes on the fly. Those are not hard when it comes to certain framing. It's not load bearing at that point. That's the nice thing about barndominiums. All that stuff is held up by post, and our walls are movable.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in to the Barndo Show podcast. If you're watching on YouTube or wherever you're listening to this content, hit subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And then be sure to check us out on all of our social media platforms at the Barndo Co. Super simple to find us. And then when you're ready to dive in a little more, maybe look around some of our available floor plan options or take a look at the gallery of our work, or maybe you're ready to connect with our team and explore what it looks like to build your dream barndominium, you can visit us online at thebarndoco.com.